Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nareen's Live with MS. This is Nareen, and it's time for a thoughtful Thursday. And I really cannot believe that it's already Thursday, that, the weekend is right there, right around the corner. So I did want to take this opportunity to actually talk about what is going to happen next week and, how I'm preparing for it. So as you know, next week, closer to the end of next week, I will be, um, going on a meditation retreat where, I'll be practicing a lot more meditation that I am doing right now, which is, a short 15-minute stint every day on the weekdays at least. On weekends, it is slightly longer, but there is something that I know is very important in meditation, which is to really get into that subconscious level where you definitely don't look very nice. I remember yesterday, while brushing my teeth, I tried to meditate because there is this whole idea of conducting walking meditations while we are at I am at this meditation retreat, and the whole point of a walking meditation is to, you know, strike a balance between you being conscious enough to walk while being, in that meditative state. And the reason I say that is because, when you do enter a meditative state, a lot of times what ends up happening is, you're calming yourself down. You are thinking of, you're technically trying to clear out your head. And of course, as a result, you start breathing a little softer. At least I notice that I do end up breathing a little softer, um, just trying to clear my head, or at least follow a guided meditation. So that is one thing that I do. And one thing that I noticed last night while doing, while meditating, while brushing my teeth was, because I am focusing on going inward while also trying to maintain a certain level of consciousness, that I just either look like I am asleep while with my eyes open, being completely slack-jawed. And of course, I was still trying to brush my teeth. I think I probably brushed my teeth the best last night because my hand or my arm had little to almost no strength, so it was pretty much moving on autopilot, which is supposedly how light you should be brushing your teeth anyway. So as a result, I was right at the right pressure of brushing my teeth, but then at the same time my mouth was open, my eyes were half closed, and I legitimately looked very scary. And so I do hope one thing that does happen is that while I do learn um, walking meditation, and I hopefully become good enough at it that I can actually fix my facial features to not look like I am, somewhere in, you know, I have just gotten something. I literally saw something happen that has scared me to the extent that I'm not able to show any emotion on my body. So that is hopefully something that I do pick up. But apart from that, um, one thing that is being taught, or at least that I'm learning about meditation and meditative states, is that there are multiple levels of meditation. So there is you being in the conscious state, then you go one level lower where you are sort of in that initial meditative state, and then you just keep going deeper and deeper, and the deeper you go, the bigger, the more impactful the meditation becomes. But funnily enough, I don't think I can really go much lower than the initial level. So that is the one question I have for you, that if you have experience with meditation and you have meditated to the extent that you have gone past the initial meditative layer, where you are able to sense a lot more of the benefits that meditation provides, please do share your thoughts, your insights, your little tips, so that I can definitely achieve that level of meditation. Because yes, there are a lot of goals that I have for myself when it comes to this retreat, especially being that going deeper into meditation, but at the same time, while also doing initial meditation, not look like I just saw an explosive detonate inside a watermelon. Something that you know unbelievable, I guess, is what I can only say. But that is one thing that I'm hopefully looking forward to hear from you, so that we can get the conversation started. But with that said, yes, do share some you know some experiences you've had with meditation, especially because there are I definitely do want to know what other people also do experience during meditation, so that I know that I'm not doing anything that you know is maybe being wrong to myself. And that is something that I know that it is going to be a learning journey for me, but at the same time I don't want to you know come back from this retreat and think that I learned meditation when I was just fooling myself. So with that said, I do want to wish you, this has been Thoughtful Thursday. So yes, please do share your thoughts on my thoughts, and let's get the conversation started. But with that said, this has been Nareen's Life with MS. I am Nareen, and here's wishing you a good night, sweet dreams, and I'll catch you tomorrow. And of course, get excited because the weekend is right there. Bye.